You spoke about the Stranraer game not being a great result unless the boys followed it up tonight with another one, and they've done that. You must be delighted.
It's only a great result if we get a good result Saturday. It's the next hurdle's cleared, but we've still got work to do. These will be great results if we get top four. We played a wee bit different tonight, and we'll treat Edinburgh and its merits as well. And players can adapt to different situations, and they've proved they can do that. They had to adapt tonight. Stirling were causing us problems at time in the game. The big mark in, and so we had to try and get further up the park to avoid that threat, and they did it well. And I think I was pleased the way we started the second half. I thought we were looking probably the more likely team to score a fourth goal, which would have been nice. Maybe would have helped my blood pressure a wee bit as the game wore on. But listen, on nervy occasions, it is like the playoffs. I said it to you. This is like being in the playoffs already, because it is a shootout to get in the top four. But we desperately want to be there. The week from hell, as I call it, the 7 days, we lost 3 games. Questions were asked of the players in Elgin City, asked by people here, by people throughout the league, and I think they've answered it so far. They've shown the character to bounce back, and that's credit to the players, and they've stood up to that and wanted to respond in the right way. So credit to them so far.
It's a roller coaster ride, really, isn't it? And I mean, the league table didn't make good reading at the weekend, and now it looks it makes much more pleasant reading.
Craig, the 2 results, you're looking at, Stranraer beating Queen's Park and then Stirling beating Edinburgh. They both went against us, but it left us a mountain to climb. But the only way, it was still in our own hands, and that's the same players. It's still in their own hands to this moment. We've had the best possible response, 2 really positive results, helped the goal difference. We need to go down to Edinburgh and be positive, and we need to try and get a result there. If we can get a result, it's in our own hands. We could be very close.
You went with the same 11, the starting 11 tonight. There must have been temptation to change, but the guys are obviously all want to stay in the team.
Well, after we won 3 games in a row and it was a busy schedule, and we went to Cowdenbeath, and I was kicking myself for not changing and fresh minds up that time. Because I think it had an effect on them, but I didn't think, looking back at it, I didn't think we were playing that well then. Despite the results, this time I felt Queen's Park, Stranraer, we had something about us. The team was playing well, gelling well, and that's why I trusted the boys. They all wanted to play. I trust the whole squad, of course I do, but it's the guys that got us that fantastic result and performance at Stranraer, and they wanted to do it again today, and they did it, but they didn't just do it them. There's Stephen Bronski coming on at half time. There's the other substitutions with Connor, Rory, Smart. It all made that big contribution to us getting over the line, and that's important, because there's no doubt we're gonna need that on Saturday. We've had a lot of close games. James was the manager, and it was a lot of draws, a lot of narrow wins for Edinburgh. They've always been tight. So yeah, they're a good team, good players, but we've just got to get ourselves set to go and do it. It's another battle, but listen, we've done all we could to from when we went into the split, or even before the Queen's Park game. We knew we'd left ourselves in trouble, because of the week from hell, and we've recovered, and we've put ourselves now back in a chance. It's in our own hands, so we'll go for it.